Yo! Whoa! It's your boy DC the Truth. Apparently, I can't crank this mug up like I want to on this new mic. I don't know. I might have to see if I can adjust the settings or something. I do miss the bust the eardrums factor. But anyway, as y'all can see from the title of the video, we don't know. I don't know the future of Superpower League, and I'm making this video because I've had at least three Goon Squad members, uh, either stop playing the game, quit the game, and some of these guys have had the same reasons. It's like, the lack of updates, and you know, I guess the game and the grind's just not being as fun anymore, which is understandable, because I mean, you look at this game, right? When I got here, there was a fiasco that happened, and I came back, and I was still trying to hype the game up, excited for a new dev, but after a while, that gets pretty old. It gets old fast. So you can only hype a game up so much, and then my goons know not only this game before this we played, I hyped that one up when it was on the brink of death. I can people can honestly say, I know people like to talk shit about my YouTube channel or whatever, but if you look at Sword Warriors, I was keeping that game afloat. The live streams I was hosting, and people can join to get on the endless leaderboard or whatever. I mean, I was keeping that game alive. You can say what you want about content creators, but when nobody playing that shit, but like me and and my brother from another mother or whatever. But we was the only thing popping, and then we had another guy over there that would kind of pop in on screen. We would coexist. But anyway, I'm just saying this game obviously, to me, even me maining the psychic in this game or whatever, I had already decided, okay, I'm gonna get up the max stats, and I main something else. But really, I'm just really I've even been thinking about, y'all seen me on a live stream play something else before. Like, what was that, Superpower Fighting Simulator or whatever? Cool game, but things about games like that, I don't like to come in and then play catch up later on, kind of like I did this. From here on out, when I play a certain game, I want to get first dibs on it, like everybody else, because I already know I'll remain in the top. Although I did come in here fairly, I think the game was 2 or 3 months old by the time I came here, and still was able to establish myself. That's the grinding in me. But I know I'm just don't start the yapping, but it's just the future of this game. I see the player base, kick down. Once it get into the threes and the twos, one is pretty much dead. It's like it don't matter what I did. People, they made jokes, but hell, it was entertainment. I'm going around nuking servers and making content out of that. Just anything to try to just keep the upbeat on there. But if the creator and the dev alike, almost can't keep up with the pace of the excitement, then the new players are not gonna stay. Um, I don't know what else to say. It's just it's sad at the same time to see so many people have, the people had the passion for the games. Look at the days, the hours they put in this game, AFK overnight, and then the least people expect, maybe timely updates they were promised or whatever, or even our ops on here had plenty of good ideas or whatever. It's almost like it get flopped. Obviously, I think maybe a game like this, you might need multiple devs. You might need help. I don't know what they need, but it just comes across to everybody else, probably everybody in the Discord, like, y'all don't care. The creator of the game, to me, that's exactly how I seen it. It's like you don't care for the game. Y'all had a great anime event. Matter of fact, if I go in my analytics, right? The most search for this game, the most search requests that people most click was the video I made with Piccolo in front of Kami's house, the Super Power League anime event. It's things like that. It's like, okay, people are suggesting, hey man, do a bleach one next time. You think it gets done? No. Don't care. It's almost like, this game is gonna go on the shit side. And I don't care what Touch says. Oh yeah, he goes and talk to himself in third person or whatever. Oh yeah, I plan on managing this many games with this many clicks, what that CC, well, whatever he says, with this many clicks. Anyway, I guess with so many clicks for the game or whatever, right? But you plan on managing all these games, right? How focus on one. The projects you got now are dying. So how are you gonna manage? Stop trying to be like the guys that made what Still a Brain Ride, and then what's the other game they made that's pretty popular? I can't think of it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Stop trying to be that guy, Tech. Have passion, have care. I'm gonna give you a little advice. Any project that you do, have passion and care for it. Act like you give a fuck about the game, because the way y'all treat the game is the way your player base is. They're just kind of existing right now. Obviously, people love these type of games, right? And I heard, maybe they was gonna come out with a what's that? Superpower Fighter Simulator 2. I want to get first dibs on that. I am looking right now. I'm playing this game with my eyes open to another game to come along. And then, I know my boy Springboy is he's developing the game too. Like I say, Springboy, you can hold it off Christmas time. Hell, even maybe next summer. When Springboy get his stuff up, I'm gonna be playing his shit. All right, because I don't know anybody. Any dev out there. This the blueprint right here, y'all. Out of all the, I guess the super, the all this, it's about what 10 of these type of games, right? This one would have been in the right direction. They added some like, psychic on here from my understanding. This wasn't, I guess devs have issues trying to code this in the game, but it wasn't a part of the original one. But y'all can take this right here, and this is a good starting point. Just change the names up a little bit and hell, go from here. I don't know. I'm just saying, if you another dev out there, some of y'all devs, y'all want to team up. I see y'all in the Discord. Some of y'all look like y'all got this type of coding experience or whatever. Just come together and make the best Super Power League game as a community. But I know somebody get paid. I don't, like I said, I don't know that dev talk. Whatever. I guess I'm just ranting right now. But I don't know. Just the future of this game. I'm not knocking Jen. Got a lot going on. I'm just saying, it just the future of this game look bleak, and I hate to just predict it. It doesn't look good. When the game creator doesn't care, it shows. And I don't know. I guess it just triggered me to make this video because I don't have too many clan members leave because they're like, it's no updates. It's like it's dead weight. I guess they tired of playing these games. They want to play something else. I get it. Games like this where you just AFKing all the time. After a while, it's gonna drive you insane when new content is not being put out. All right, y'all. This is all I want to say. Hopefully, y'all can get the gist of what I'm trying to convey. I know I'm yapping right now, but yeah, this will be the video. This your boy DC the Truth, man. I'm out this thing, y'all. For real. Yeah.